He stood outside my gate, his wife gripping his arm like she might drown without it. Her voice cracked through the intercom first. "Open up, Riz. We're moving in." The sheer audacity almost made me laugh. 12 years of silence. 12 years of insults. And now, the same lips that once called me garbage had the nerve to say, "We're moving in." I didn't answer. I just smiled, pressed a button, and the gate locked shut with a heavy metallic thud. Then I poured myself a drink. It was finally time to talk. 12 years ago, my brother Hamza punched me across the face, right there in front of our mother. The air smelled of burnt tea and betrayal. His wife, Mira, had just called me a parasite, said I'd never make it without them. And Hamza, he didn't defend me. He hit me. That punch wasn't just skin meeting bone. It was years of love, trust, and brotherhood breaking all at once. Then he told me to get out, said I was dead to him. For a while, I believed him. I left that house with a split lip, a bleeding nose, and a bag full of clothes. I slept in my car by the ocean that night. The waves were angry, violent, even, but they made sense. They crashed, shattered, and rebuilt, just like I did. They cut me off completely. No calls, no family gatherings. Even when our mother died, no one told me. I found out days later through a neighbor. That hurt worse than the punch. But pain is a remarkable teacher. It doesn't just wound you, it reshapes you. While Hamza and Mira flaunted their vacations, designer clothes, and luxury cars online, I stayed quiet, worked days, studied finance at night, traded stocks in the mornings, built connections in the corners where power whispered instead of shouted. By year 3, I was earning more than they'd ever imagined. By year 6, I owned the building that housed Hamza's office. By year 9, his company was collapsing, and my silent partner, now his, made sure of it. By year 12, I was sitting in my oceanfront home reading the foreclosure notice for their house. I bought it through a shell company, of course. 2 months later, I got a message. "Hamza here. Need to talk. Family should stick together." Family. That word actually made me laugh this time. I didn't reply. I waited. And then yesterday, they showed up at my gate. Hamza's hair was thinner. Mira's makeup thicker. Their car, old, tired like them. They looked like ghosts standing under the sun. "We're moving in," Mira said again when I stepped outside. Her voice was brittle, breaking around the edges. Hamza stared at the ground, hands shoved deep in his pockets like a scolded child. "Moving in?" I repeated, tilting my head. "Yes," she rushed out. "You have space. We're family. We've fallen on hard times." I studied her face. The same woman who once called me worthless, now standing on my driveway begging for shelter. "Family?" I said quietly. "You cut me off, remember?" She flushed, looking away. That was years ago. I nodded. 12, to be exact. Hamza shifted, uncomfortable. "Riz, come on. Don't do this. We were young. Stupid." I took a slow sip of my drink, letting the ocean breeze carry the silence. "You hit me, Hamza." His jaw tightened. I said I'm sorry. "No," I said, my voice even. "You said I was dead to you." He swallowed hard. I smiled faintly and stepped closer. "Tell me something, brother. How does it feel, standing outside my gate, asking for a place to stay in a house built by the man you buried?" His eyes widened. "What do you mean?" I leaned in slightly. "You didn't read the fine print, did you? The company. The mortgage. The buyer listed as Blue Harbor Holdings." I paused. "That's me." Mira gasped, tightening her grip on his arm. You bought our house?" "I own it," I said quietly, "and the land under it. You have 30 days to move out, or less, depending on how polite you decide to be." Hamza's face turned pale. Mira just stood there, trembling, her pride dissolving in the salt air. I turned toward the gate. "Wait!" Hamza shouted. "We have nowhere else to go." I stopped. My reflection ghosted across the metal bars. "That's not my problem anymore," I said. "Maybe it's karma. You once called me dead. Now you're standing at my gate asking the ghost for mercy." Then I pressed the button. The gate locked again with a heavy click. Inside, The silence was soft, clean, the kind that only comes after justice. From my balcony, I watched them, Mira crying, Hamza pacing, helpless, trapped in the ruins of his own choices. It didn't feel like victory. It felt like balance. He finally understood what it meant to lose everything, not just the money, but the peace that comes with it. I didn't need to yell, didn't need to gloat. I simply let the gates close. And for the first time in 12 years, I felt free.